Hey, how's everybody doing today? We're going to start a segment every Tuesday after the week. We're going to assess what I feel is like some of the most important points, story plots coming out in the NFL. And I'm going to narrow it down a couple things that I want to speak on. And we're going to call it Overreaction Tuesday. I'm going to make a statement and I want to make things interactive. That's when I have the most fun with you guys. So to all my friends out there, I'm going to make a statement and I want to know if it's an overreaction or not. So I have a few things. We watched all the games, and here's I think this week I have one, two, three, four. I have 4 points that I want to hammer home. So first, I'm going to start with the fun one because we'll get miserable at the end with the you know who's. But first, I want to say, okay, first statement: the Miami Dolphins will be in the Super Bowl. Is it an overreaction? Oh man, I don't know. I would say okay. For initially, I would say yes, overreaction. Tua will never make it. But then I have to. I can't assume injury. That wouldn't be fair. So with with what I see with Miami putting up a 70 piece on Denver, having a 59 point differential with the points. Tua, he's got over 1,000 yards passing already. 3 games, 71%, 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Now we see the rookie, David Achane. He's Mostert's backup. I love next gen. 4.340, fastest ball carrier in the league. It's a little mistelling when I saw the stat. It was like number one ball carrier in the NFL this year. And then I went on next gen myself, and he was number two, Achane. He was 21.98 miles an hour. He was the fastest ball carrier. You got to listen. The fastest player in the league was also in that game, Tyreek Hill, 22.04 miles an hour, and he did it on a 15-yard slant. Italian curtains. A 15-yard slant. Oh, my God. Oh, he went 22 miles an hour in 15 yards. So this is what, okay, I'm segueing. This is why I think Miami, if they stay constructed healthy, I'm going to tell you why I think they will be in the Super Bowl. The pre-snap motion, the forward thinking of Mike McDaniel and the pre-snap motion. The Dolphins have 14 touchdowns this season on pre-snap motion, and that's 6 more than anyone else in the league. We're only 3 weeks in. For those numbers and that differential, it just goes to show what they're doing. So what are they doing? I've said this in other videos, but you never know who's watching. They send Tyreek Hill in motion many times, not just once like the old days or twice. They'll send him in motion at 40%. Then it'll go up to 70. Then it'll come back and then fast. And if the defensive guy is sleeping, or if he comes and they're in a zone and there's a standing defensive back like this, what do you think's going to happen if there's a defensive back standing and Tyreek Hill already has a running start and the guy's a little sleeping? Let's say he's not sure, and Tyreek Hill, he's gone. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. So, yes, I don't think it's an overreaction to say the Dolphins will get to the Super Bowl. I'm going to segue into number two. That's number one. Let me know what you think. Are the Dolphins going to the Super Bowl? Are they going? It looks like it, but I don't think Tua can stay healthy. Anybody who does those twirls and falls on the back of their head, I don't know. But pre-snap motion, pay attention to that. You love football? Pay attention to the pre-snap motion. It's so new, the way they're doing it. It's a copycat league. You're going to see other teams do it, but right now, the way Miami's doing it and the speed, you can't copy. They got a bunch of guys that run a 4.3. They got the fastest team in the league, and they're playing to it. That's beautiful. That's coaching. That's beautiful. So I got to tip my hat to Mike McDaniels. Number two, will we see a 2,000-yard receiver this season? I say that's not an overreaction. I say yes, because of JJ in Minnesota, Justin Jefferson, and what I just said with Tyreek Hill, the speed, Miami, and the pre-snap motion. Okay, what's their stats right now? Jefferson is at about 4 something. They're both on pace. They both got over 400 yards in 3 games. By the time they get finished with their 4th game, they'll both be over 500 yards. And you don't, and that's for a 16 game season. They'd be on pace for 2,000 because 500 times 4, 2 G's, 4 times 4, 16 games. There's still 17 games. They're both on pace for 2,000, and I think the way that they play today, a lot of flag football, shit, quick ones, getting guys in that motion stuff I just explained. I won't keep going. I say yes, it's not an overreaction. So those are two. Number 3, the Jets are in huge trouble. Yes, that is not an overreaction. The Jets are in huge trouble. I feel like they got caught with their pants down here with no backup solid situation. Rodgers he was 40 before the game, right? He was 40 all summer. Like, you always got to be careful. And they had the Mike effing White shirts last year. They played this kid out a little bit, the way they treated him, and he's playing terrible. I'm not sticking up for him. Here's what I think of Zach Wilson. Anybody who can chuck a ball 70 yards like nothing and can run that well and stink that bad for this long, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. I was mad the way they got rid of him last year, but now the more I see, he doesn't have it. It's the same old song. In Italian, we say "gandadu." Same song. He's got to go. He's got to go. So, yeah, the Jets are in big trouble. And why are they really in big trouble? Because when I see Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook, I don't see them being used right. I don't see them getting the ball in space the way Dan Campbell's getting Jahmyr Gibbs in space. I don't see that. So, I'm seeing Nathaniel can't hack it. That's my new Berman name for him. Nathaniel, you can't hack it. Out. That was a good one. Wow, I just thought of that one live. Oh, wow. Nathaniel can't hack it. I got to tweet that later. T-Rich, get that out, babe. Get that out. What else? Okay, so we know the Jets are in trouble. What am I going to... what else? Let me just tell you a couple things. Wilson's got to go. Zach Wilson, I just want to let you guys know, he's ranked 33 in total QBR this year. There's only 32 teams. That means a backup got it and did better than him. That's terrible. That's terrible. He's brought them on 3 touchdowns this year, but he's had 35 drives. It's all signs point to Wilson and Hackett. I don't know, man. Wilson's got to go. Hackett, I just think it's a shame that the offensive coordinator is tore his Achilles. I think the offensive coordinator was Aaron Rodgers. So, lastly, I'm going to keep this quick. Jacksonville is in trouble. That's number 4. I believe that's an overreaction. Jacksonville, they're 29% on third downs. And you're like, shit. And you're seeing red zone, and you're not seeing points like me with Trevor Lawrence at quarterback. And I'm saying, what's happening? But then I dug a little deeper. They lead the NFL in drops. And then who leads the NFL? Anybody on the team specific? Yes, Calvin Ridley. He's leading the NFL in drops right now. He's got 3 drops himself. That's a lot. Jerry Rice, I don't think I saw him drop 3 balls my whole life. He started when I was 4. He retired when I was 21. You know what I'm saying? So Jacksonville's got to clean it up. That's a team that I think will. I like ATN a lot. I still like the whole team. That's a team they got to get it together. And they're in London this week. And that's nobody ever plays good in London. Dreary country, dreary games. Shout out to my people out there. Because I got, when I do the live fight streams, the analytics blow me away. I got crazy stuff all over the place. But that's my 4 points for Overreaction Tuesday. We're gonna have this slot after every NFL week after the Monday night game. I'm gonna take the couple points for Overreaction Tuesday. I'm Nooch Neighborhood Picks. Let me know what you think about those 4 points. Miami will be in the Super Bowl. The Jets are in huge trouble. There will be a 2,000-yard receiver, and Jacksonville's in trouble. Let me know what you think on those. I love hearing the feedback. That's really why I made this show like this way. I want to keep this consistent and have a little schedule. All right? Peace. Take it easy.